pleasure of being here today with Hamadoun Touré, the Secretary General of the International Telecommunication Union, with whom we are having a discussion on the future today. So my first question to you is, what do you think will be the most significant drivers of technological change for our society in the future?
Well, we are now in the information society. There's no doubt about that. Our next ultimate goal is the knowledge society, where everyone in this planet can access to information, share information, create information, and use it. That will be the most fundamental principle for us to move into the knowledge society that we're dreaming of. And I'm sure it is happening now with advances in internet, but also broadband, capability of making sure that there is affordable and secure broadband at the disposal of every citizen of this planet will be key driver for the society for the time to come.
What do you see as the top ICT opportunities for the future of government, industry, and academia?
Well, the opportunities for those three sectors to work together is now at the top. As you know, the roles of government and private sector and academia are complementary. And we at the ITU are very well placed to talk about that because my membership includes all three parts. Academia was missing one. At the last plenipotentiary conference, I recommended that academia be considered as a member in order to improve the standardization work that we do in ITU that academia uses, and then that to which they can cross-fertilize back by the research and development. So it's enriching the work we do. Now, the work of government is to make policy and regulation, and we'll come back to that later on because we need not to have too much regulation as well. So we have to be careful when we're talking about government's role as a regulation. Private sector will in turn invest, put the infrastructure in place, and of course it will make profits out of it. They will also create jobs, new services and applications. Government in turn need to come back with national e-government policies and strategies and applications that will help trigger the demand in turn again. I'm talking about some national e-health programs, e-education programs that not only help developed countries to move forward in creating the environment that will be conducive to more job creation and more growth, but also for developing countries where the Millennium Development Goals are linked to having in place some national e-infrastructure and e-services that will enable a large-scale effect in terms of meeting the Millennium Development Goals. We know that the MDGs will not be met in health without e-health or in education without e-education. And you can talk about e-everything today, e-agriculture, e-commerce, and everything. And therefore, there is a substantial role for government and private sector and academia in a complementary manner. I think our job at the international level is to make sure that those roles are very well understood by all the parties so that there will be no unnecessary frictions and that they will each add value to one another.